What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion. This is a pre-London session preparation for our upcoming session. As you know that there is also yesterday, as you have seen, the price was extremely volatile. Today also the price is moving in a very aggressive way. So I'm a bit late, 10 minutes. Hopefully that guys you look at that one here. So what we see currently, there's a couple of trades coming up on the market. So before the London session, we'll look at all of them. So before I begin this session, make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So what we will be looking at currently, there is a London session coming up, and we see that there is significant movement on gold from this weekly level of support. As I mentioned yesterday, from that level 1830 level, we have seen some rejection to the upside. Now we'll see how next the trade coming up in the upcoming London session. And also there is a candle close, as you know, that the end of this Tokyo session, we'll look at that one as well. So what we have seen after the previous, this is the New York session live candle that we have left here, and we saw that from here creating series of higher low, gold created an upward movement to the upside. Now the question is it going reverse from here? Now you can see there was a reversal formed in the similar way. Now we saw that the price created a higher low and consolidating in this area. Now we need to look at some more other confluence to see either this market is going to reverse or it is moving in the direction. So if we look at daily, what I see that back to back quite a few days a strong drop. Now the price has come to a level, this is the daily support zone. From this support we have seen that there was a bounce at from 1831 around 1830 level. So you saw that around 1830-50 level, from here we have seen a bounce. Now what I will be really happy to open a buy position on gold once you see at least one candle giving us a strong confluence for bullish move. So slowly the way the price action has formed here, this is a kind of consolidation here. Now from this consolidation, either we could see another wave of drop or we could see that gold in fact reversing from here. Now for me to find a bullish trade, I really was expecting gold to break this support here, which is the 1824 level, but still didn't come here. At this point, to go bullish on gold, what we need, at least one candle to create a false breakout. For example, as you can see, this current one is look like it's forming a doji, which is closing after 1 hour 14 minutes here. Now with this candle, what I will be waiting for gold, let's say if this one is closing as a doji, the next one coming down here grab liquidity and to close as a bullish candle, then we can find a bullish trading opportunity on the higher time frame or lower time frame, whatever time frame you are trading. But let's see, looks like that it is consolidating. We might see reversal on this one, because if I look at the monthly on gold, we see that from this monthly level, we see at exactly the price came to 38.2% Fibonacci level, and slowly bulls finding some support from this level. And because this is a monthly Fibonacci and we see a bounce, there is now a probability for gold to go up. Now before going up, we need to see enough consolidation and reversal pattern here. Now if gold reverse from here, what I think that we'll see in fact a stronger move from this direction, probably even to this level again. So that could give us a really good trading opportunity. So before we go to that, I need to look at some other confluences. Let's see how it is doing. We'll discuss all of them in this session, guys. Make sure you use the live chat if you have any question. I'll try to answer straight away. So let me look at Gbpusd. Thank you very much for joining here. Good afternoon, Coach Turang. Gold, please. Yeah, absolutely, Jamal. Hello coach Flexi. Ron, what do you think about GJ? So look at GJ now. All right, so looking at GBP okay guys, so GBP I think it is now preparing for a bullish move. Okay, GJ is preparing for a bullish move. If I look at the monthly here on GJ, what I see that from the monthly perspective, after quite a few months, series of higher low on GBP the bulls are getting stronger and stronger in this market. Now I'll do a full analysis and then we'll jump onto the lower time frame to see where we can find trading opportunity. Now GBP overall picture historically, this is a bull market. You can see from here there is a strong momentum to the upside, and then every month we saw some consolidation and again another impulse. So basically this market structure we see on GBP is bullish market. Okay, it's a long-term bull market. Now let's look at this zone here. Okay, in this area. All right, what do you see that basically if you closely look at this monthly price action, you see there is a series of higher low. This is a big sign that GJ is preparing for another impulse to the upside. So I will not be seller on GBP in any situation unless I'm trading on the very lower time frame after an overextension. For me, GJ is bullish. Okay, looking at weekly current session, we see that there is a bullish engulfer. Now this current weekly candle is quite significant. You can see there is no wick at the bottom, which is significant that GJ might have a bigger move to the upside. Now if you closely look at all this weekly candle, what we see that GBP every week creating series of higher low. Okay, and from this zone we see that GBP now pushing high. So if we look at daily, now from the daily perspective, now where I will be opening buy position on GBP first of all, what we see that closely look at, you see the GBP has formed a reversal pattern. Okay, a W formation or a double bottom formation. Now when you see this kind of double bottom, it's also daily chart, which is very important. What you can expect the price to come back down, test this previous resistance here, which is turning support here, and then to continue. So this is a reversal pattern, and what I'm waiting for GJ is to test this resistance, which is very important level, turning support here. Okay, with this daily 20 EMA can give us a really long-term bullish trading opportunity, and this is the level that I will be really waiting for GJ to give me an entry opportunity. Okay, though it is a couple of pips down, okay, quite a few pips, but it's still worth waiting for the price to drop. And from the lower time frame perspective, what I think the way this is forming here, GJ, you can see it's consolidating, right? What I think that the price slowly will come back down here. One moment guys, and from this level we will be waiting for a potential trading opportunity. One second guys, I'll just have a coffee. So hopefully there's guys this lovely afternoon in Sydney, really good time, have a coffee or tea, whatever you like, so that you can feel relaxed in trading. It's important that you feel relaxed, have a tea on my desk. Right, so what we see on GJ guys, now for me this is a kind of resistance level here. Okay, now previous session there is a weeklies candle. You can see that GBP, this is a 4-hour time frame, and what I'm expecting on GBP/JPY to go ahead and test this resistance and then to drop. So if you are trading, let's say on the very lower time frame, let's look at the 5 minutes, then for me to sell, so the only selling opportunity may come on the lower time frame. Let me draw this level here, and if you look at the 5 minutes, okay, so this resistance could give us potential for selling GBP/JPY on the 5 minutes. Okay, so the level I will be waiting for GJ to give me a potential selling opportunity. Okay. So thank you very much for joining. GM Coach Eurusdjpy, please absolutely sir, is there any gap near 1820 to 28 level in gold? So gold will come back to give you, yeah, Muhammad Khalid, let's discuss about it. Okay, I was really waiting for, there is a gap here, yeah, absolutely. If you look at the weekly on gold, now if that's what I was waiting for, this gap to be filled to test this level. Now look, if during, there is a news today also, let's look at the news calendar. Let me tell you in what situation I'll be buying. A big buy on gold is, so if you go to this calendar called Forex Factory news calendar, so there is a news coming up tonight, PPI. Okay, and tomorrow there is a AUD news coming up. Okay, so this PPI news is tonight, will be covering in our New York session, live session. Now during that news, if gold coming to this level, there is a weekly gap here, you can see around 1824 1823 level. Okay, if gold dropping here, I'm gonna buy gold, okay, for a very short term, and will sell immediately here. Okay, so from here I'll give a big buy on gold. This could be a very good trade, because if you closely look at, there's a big gap here on gold, and also back to back 2 dojis below this level, so it's a strong support. If gold managed to drop tonight during the news, or even tomorrow when there will be AUD news coming up, we'll go for a big buy on gold. But in the meantime, let's see what's happening here. What I think that, guys, I think gold may not, move up from here for the time being. We might see some consolidation. Okay, but I think that gold will consolidate along this zone. Okay, and then we might see a spike down to this level where there is a gap, and then from here we might see a reversal. Okay, so basically the point now for me is for finding a buying opportunity, because from the monthly, gold in a very important level of support. Okay, so we might find a very good bullish trading opportunity on gold. Please check UJ. Yeah, absolutely, Felix, we'll check everything. UJ, GJ, gold. Hey coach, what's your thought on GBP CAD? Yeah, absolutely, I'll look at it. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Make sure that you give a big like, everyone, when you like, and also make sure that you subscribe. Check the button that is subscribed or no, so that any content that I'm releasing will directly go to your home page. And also anyone wanting to learn our strategies, all the courses that we have, along with all the trading tools that we have. Now this is our one of our great trading tool. As you can see, you can find trade according to our rules of our strategies. This indicator is also available, along with many other tools available and also coming up. There is a link in the description. You can visit the website if you want to join us. We do have special there's a lot of things that you can enjoy with us. Okay, I'll look at now UJ. Now UJ, you can see that the price reached to a level where this is the weekly candle. Now what I'm expecting on UJ, guys, is now to come for a deeper retracement to give us another buy opportunity. Now UJ is a long-term bullish market, you know very well. Now let me look at the overall picture, then you'll understand how the UJ is moving. So if you look at monthly, okay, firstly UJ reached a monthly resistance level. Okay, now first of all, let me delete all of them. Now what we see that UJ from the monthly perspective, there is in fact a long-term bullish market. You can see starting from here, this is a very strong bullish impulse, followed by what we see that basically UJ has formed this drop to the downside. Okay, so this is in fact a monthly drop. Now the price has come to a level where you see that basically the price has come to a level of support here. Okay, so this is the monthly price action where there is a monthly support, and from that monthly support we see that UJ has a bounce. Now because it's a long-term bullish market, the price has a bounce. Okay, we can expect now UJ to create a stronger move to the upside. Now at the same time, this is a overall longer picture perspective. Now at the same time, we see that the previous months, you can see this is the doji on the monthly. The price tested the low, created a higher low. Now we see the price has reached to monthly resistance level. From this level, we can expect primarily a rejection. So that rejection will give us another buying opportunity on USDJPY. If we look at the weekly, what we see that the previous week there is a bullish engulfer here. Okay, this is a long bullish engulfer followed by a doji here. Okay, so bullish engulfer followed by a doji. It's in fact a continuation pattern. Okay, now this week once the market opens, so far we see that bullish move on UJ. Okay, now where the price gone is a resistance level, and from here what I think that we could see some drop and then another buying opportunity. So all of this analysis is because to see in what situation we will be taking a trade. Now looking at daily, okay, so back to back 3 days up price. Now the price is coming down, let it come down a little further down, and then we'll have a buying opportunity on USDJPY from the 4 hour. Okay, for me guys, for UJ, the best place to open a buy position if the price reach this weekless candle. You can see there is a very strong bullish engulfer. If the price is coming here or coming back to this support with this 20 EMA, this zone is a hot zone for buying UJ. Okay, with a tight stop loss 3 to 1 reward to risk or like that, and this is the plan that I will be using UJ for. Let the price to drop during this news or any other event. I think that we could see some slower movement down on UJ to this level, and along this zone, around this 20 EMA or along this zone, we should see some bullish move on UJ. Okay guys, yeah, we'll look at the DXY. Mohanath, most important economic news for today. Yeah, thank you very much for letting us know, Mohanath. You are a very dedicated trader. Thank you. Very good for letting us know. So again, it will go down after filling gap. I think that if gold come to the gap around 1824, okay, we should see a strong bounce, okay, very strong bounce. And I think that from that bounce we'll see straight back up top. Okay, so what do I mean by the going back to gold? Now if gold managed to drop to this gap, which is high probability this level, I already placed a pending order on this gap. Okay, I already placed a pending order here, buy order for gold. If drops, I'll make a trade on this one here. Okay, so we see that basically so as I mentioned guys earlier, that I was talking about the account, and sometime I talk about, so my philosophy in trading is that make a smaller account bigger profit is my strategy. I have quite a few accounts. I have let's say this one is just a $5,000 account, but I make each trade 200, 300, 400 from this $500,000 account. I do have a 100K account. It's just a professional aspect, but from a student's point of view, I always suggest you guys to use a smaller account, and and then use a bigger gain with a smaller account. Just let you know to see you love to see how I'm trading in scalping. As I mentioned earlier that trading is not that hard. I'm here to help you as a trader, but first thing you need to understand is that you need to focus on your education to become a profitable trader. Okay, so I will show you later today some other trades that I have taken in New York session coming up, because when you find a mentor, you need to see how the mentor is doing, and so that you also know exactly how you can be benefited from. So okay, so what I was trying to tell you on gold, I put a pending order here, okay, in this level, and I will have a buy trade from here because there is a gap here. Okay, and from that gap we could see that the price basically is bouncing to the upside. Yeah, I think so. The gap will be reversed from here. And I always want to see you live. Really, you are best mentor. No problems, Muhammad Khalid. Absolutely, you are also a very best students. All, thank you very much. Everyone is best here, and I still don't join your premium package because that's completely fine. Muhammad Khalid, you are always welcome. No problems, anytime you're ready. No problems. Thank you very much for your interest. It's always here. Everything is created for students. Everything is for you guys. No problems. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so looking at now on, let's look at Gbpusd. Now Gbpusd, this is what exactly mentioned in my weekly Forex forecast. in all analysis about GBP CAD yesterday also, that the price is likely to hit that resistance, creating a lower high. We could see a drop, and the price is doing exactly as it is, guys. This is the weekly chart on GBP CAD. Looking at monthly, weekly doing the same. Looking at daily, we saw that from this level there is a significant drop on the daily perspective on GBP CAD. And what I'm expecting on, if we look at the 4-hour, no problems at all, thank you very much. So looking at GBP CAD, first of all, looking at monthly, as I mentioned, GBP CAD on the monthly, we saw that after the previous monthly doji, GBP CAD started to drop. Okay, now looking at the weekly, we have seen that the price tested this previous resistance, previous support, turning resistance here, and from this level we have seen primarily a drop here. Looking at the daily, now from the daily perspective, we see that basically every day, you see, if you look at the red candles, you'll see that the price basically a very strongly bearish. Okay, now from the 4-hour, for me, what I need GBP CAD to go ahead and test this 20 EMA and do a proper retracement. After this impulse correction, we'll be waiting for an impulse to the downside. Okay, so the price action is still bearish, but we need to see some movement to the upside, and then from this level around this zone, this previous support turning resistance along this 20 EMA could give us selling opportunity. Not from here, let it go up first, pull back to this level, and so if we identify the level for pullback, okay, this is the zone that we take your Fibonacci here. So that level where there is a 20 mm along this support here with this doji turning resistance could give us a selling opportunity on GBP CAD. Okay, okay, so we see that GJ, let's look at GJ, now has broken this level here, which is expected. Let me see if we can find. For me, GJ breaking this resistance level, you can see there's a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. Let it go here to this resistance, and from that resistance we can expect GJ to have a drop. For GBP JPY, yeah, I'll be really happy to sell and along this zone after breaking this resistance level. Okay, so we might see, because it has broken this weakless candle, we might see some rejection from here. Okay, on GJ. Okay, so let me see how it is doing here. But overall on GJ is a strongly bullish, guys, you know. So but from the short term, from here we might see some drop because there is a weakless candle on the 4 hour. And how many people we could see? Okay, so let's see if GJ managed to reach this resistance level, we'll sell. Okay, we might see from here some movement to the downside. Okay, I think that this price from this level, if it reached that zone, then we could see around 50 pip move at least. There is already a rejection from here. If you sell from here, it's with a 14 pip. Let it go to the resistance level. Okay, then we'll be selling. We might see a drop immediate from here. Okay, because you see on the 4 hour there is a weakless candle, right? The price rejected from this level means we could see some movement now in this direction. There are some areas on the chart you will see always this happen. So this is what I was talking about. If you look at the gold, now going back to gold to see the weekly gap, you see that this gap is quite significant, guys. You see, this is trading, you know. Some people, you know, I will wait for this kind of trade. If I need to wait for a week or even month, that's fine, you know. If you have even a comparatively smaller account and you see this gold here and this gap, there will be a bounce from here, and one trade with a, you know, even a smaller bounce on gold can give you what you need for the whole month. That's what I do normally, you know. I don't miss this kind of opportunity, and that's enough for me to make a living. So for me, gold, during the news or any time, if we see this, which is highly likely to happen, have a spike down here, especially from this support, I will hold, I'll open a buy position, okay, on this one here, on the gap opening. Morning. Thank you very much, sir. How many monitor do you use? Oh yeah, I use multiple 3 monitors. Coach, there is a chance to buy Euro AUD now. Please have a look at it. Might be reacting to the supply zone. Absolutely, we'll look at it. Okay. Euro AUD. Let me look at. Okay, so you see that Euro AUD has come to. Let me delete all of them. Okay, Euro AUD for me, I think that it might come down to support level before giving us buying opportunity. Looking at weekly on Euro AUD, to buy Euro AUD, I think that it will come to the now weekly support zone here, and then we will see a bounce. Looking at the monthly, either to the weekly support or to the monthly support, and then we might see another bounce up. So looking at daily, now these are the two zones that we might see that Euro AUD hitting and then giving us buying opportunity. Now in this zone, from the lower time frame, can give us potential bullish trading opportunity on Euro AUD. Okay, so for me, Euro AUD, to open a buy, I need to see that the price is coming to this level, and from very lower time frame on Euro AUD, it already extended to the downside, Mohammed. I think that there is a rejection from the top, and if we take the Fibonacci for this impulse, so there is now a probability for Euro AUD to drop back to this level with the daily support. It will drop, I think it will drop a little further. Okay, and then might give us buying opportunity along this zone, where this is the monthly support, this is the weekly support. In any one of them, breaking this low can give us buying opportunity, Mohammed. I'll wait for further drop, and then we'll look for bullish opportunity on Euro AUD. Guys, make sure you like this stream, guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. As you have seen yesterday, we have opened a trade on gold on that in fact has gone up. Now I closed the trade because I was closing the stream and I didn't want to keep the running because you might not find a direction on this one. So that has gone up. In fact, it's still in a profit. You remember that we opened from here, so we'll see more trade coming up, no problem at all. The main thing is that we need to make sure that we lose very little. If we lose and we make more, that's the game. Okay, that's the main game of trading, is to always be in the profitable side. Okay, so looking at US oil, let me look at monthly. Okay, so from the monthly perspective on US oil, we see that the price has a bounce. Now where you see the US oil on the monthly, where there is a monthly opening and closing the same zone, this is a very, very crucial point. We might see some consolidation here. Looking at the weekly, now you see that after the weekly back-to-back 2 weeks break, we see primarily a rejection. Now the price is moving in a sideways daily. Okay, for me, what I think that US oil, this is the daily chart, we might see some bullish move on the sideways movement. So 4 hour, you can see US oil maintaining this support here and this resistance here. Okay, so from that perspective, what I would say that US oil, this is the resistance level that can give us selling opportunity. So in this kind of situation, see, as a trader, the main thing that I try to make understand everyone is you need to understand that what market you are trading. So there are a couple of scenarios you might find when you are trading. Let's say a market that is trending, a market that is moving like this in a consolidation. So when a market in a consolidation, let's say this kind of market like this one here, you see, you may not find exactly like that. Best way is to wait for a false breakout and then sell. Support, false breakout, then buy. Okay, after certain condition fulfilled. Now US oil, you can see that it's forming this kind of structure. Now this is a very important point here on US oil, and highly likely that this level will be broken at some point. Okay, this resistance level, and that could be a zone where we can find selling opportunity to this support level. Okay, so this is the plan for US oil. Wait for the price to go ahead and test this resistance and then to give us selling opportunity. Okay, this is the plan for US oil. Let me look at the chat. Morning coach, thank you. NZD CAD Samuel, yeah, absolutely, look at it. Good morning from Iraq, thank you very much for joining. Christopher, morning coach, watching from bad, awesome, thank you very much for watching from bad. Don't when you fall asleep, let us know. Let's look at gold again. What do you see that now, as I mentioned, that we see some downward movement on this one, this here. Okay, I think that we could see that spike that I'm waiting on gold. Okay, because the way the price were now, this is the weekly chart, and on gold, this is a no man's land here. Okay, there is still an imbalance in the market. Okay, so and as you know that the market doesn't like imbalance, so there is still an imbalance from this level where around 500 and around 600 points imbalance on gold, and this gap highly likely that will be filled. Okay, looking at daily here, what we see that you can see now creating a long wick at the top. Okay, on gold, and what I think that there is a high probability for this price to drop to this daily support, and as you can see there is a weakless candle here, and that gap is clearly visible on the daily, and this is a daily weakless candle. Let me give you you see that this gap back to back two daily candle with a gap opening, and both of them doesn't have any wick, so very high liquidity. And also you can see that above this is the doji here, doji stop here. Okay, so let's draw the level here exactly at, we see 1823.53, which is around 1824, and what I think that at some point today or tomorrow should see that gold is coming to fill that gap, so 1824 to let's say 1822, and from here we should see some bounce to the upside, and that is a very important level for potential bullish trading opportunity. But for the meantime, in the meantime, if you look at we see that the price on gold, there is an impulse now, consolidation, it is preparing for probably another impulse. That impulse could come to the support, and then we might see that reversal. (15 minutes) bullish, what do you say? Yeah, look, as I mentioned, on the every time frame will give you different trade alert. You know, if you look at 15 minutes on gold, Now from the 1 hour chart on gold, yeah, this is, let's say if this one is closing like that on the 1 hour chart, which is in fact a selling opportunity on gold. Okay, this is a sell signal. There is a liquidity grab on this one, and that's what I'm telling, that we might see that gold breaking to this level, to this support, and then we might see going back up. Coach US30 please. Yeah, absolutely. So gold, let's see, we'll jump on it again. Okay, going back to US30. US30, moving in a very complicated structure. You see that monthly, this is a long term, this is a bullish market on US30. There is a big monthly impulse, and then followed by another month we have seen a retreat back, and then every month the price is creating series of higher low, right, on the monthly. And looking at the weekly, this is what I mentioned yesterday. You remember that the price has come to the weekly support, we could see a bounce up, and this is what happened. We saw that bounce up to the upside on US30. Now what I think, that the price might do the same thing, might repeat the same thing, coming to the weekly support, bouncing up, coming to the weekly support, bouncing up. So for me, looking at daily, you can see that from the daily 20 MA created this pin bar. What I am expecting today again to test the daily 20 MA, coming to the weekly support, and then to bounce up. Now from the lower time frame perspective, from the 4 hour, this level, okay, you see there is a bullish engulfer. Now the price is slowly retracing, and I think that US30 is likely to come here and then to have a bounce up. So let me draw all the levels based on the higher time frame. Very important area of value, look, liquidity, weekly, yeah, this is where weekly support. 4 hour, very good place. I think US30 will come to this level, will create a higher low, and then will go up. I have a question, guys. See, the way I'm understanding that the price will come here, and you'll see the majority case it happens. Let me tell you where this information comes from. This is the real thing that you need to learn as a trader. See, keep in mind, let's say this, you see, trading is not only buying and selling, is to understand how the market moves, why the market moves that way. Let's say you have a table here like this, okay, probably a board game table, okay, and then you have some magnet or metal here, okay, let's say magnets, piece of magnets. Now you put a metal here, let's say you placed a metal here, right? What will happen? This magnet will automatically attract this metal, right, to this level, to this zone, and then from here you'll see probably it will attract here and do like that and do like this, you see. So basically how the price moves, that what I have seen after long observation is that the price basically moves. So in fact, in most cases you see that randomly, without any destination. So then how do you find that destination in that randomness? Is understanding the liquidity zone. Understanding liquidity means where is the fuel, where is the magnet. You see, these are the magnets, and the price just jump from liquidity to liquidity, liquidity to liquidity. That's how the price moves. So if you look at this aspect on US30 that I talked, why did I draw this level here, is because firstly you see that the price was creating series of higher low, bulls are active, and you see the daily 20 MA along with half week of the daily candle exactly aligning in the same point is where the liquidity, and the price highly likely will come to this level and then once they will get the liquidity, it will jump onto another liquidity zone, and that could be that half week of this long week candle. Okay, so this is how, as a trader, we determine the market movement. Keep in mind, guys, no one ever will be able to explain this kind of things, because these are long observation. This education, trading education, I'm keeping available for free from Forex Trading Wizard Academy, because this academy I have created to help the trader who really deserve a good education. If you believe that you deserve good education, take it. Don't hesitate to ask any question that you have in your mind. And as I mentioned, at the same time, there is always something more for you. If you wanna, you see this back to back, this is our TF strategy indicator. There is a lot of coming in our academy to help trader, including this TF indicator and many other instrument that we are developing. If you are our member, you will be able to have all of them. And I'll say that focus on more on learning rather than trading. Over time, you will be a profitable trader. Not you will be, you are a profitable trader. So everything is possible. Just keep believing on yourself. Gold look bullish on 15 minutes. Thank you very much. Yeah, I look at it. Nasdaq. Yeah, absolutely. NAS100. Can you check gold, please? Yeah, good morning, Victor. Thank you very much for joining here. Ivani, NAS100. Yeah, dollar yen, please. Absolutely. We looked at dollar yen. We'll look at again. So Nasdaq now, like the US30. Yeah, Nasdaq also, you can see that it's showing bullish momentum. Okay, now from the weekly perspective, we see the price has broken all this resistance level. From the monthly, this is what I mentioned. If you review our previous live session, you'll see that from the monthly support, the price has a bounce, and this is what exactly did. What I think that probably will break the monthly high again, and then we might see that again coming back down. But with the, that if we see that gold is bumping up, we might see that, because it's normally relates to each other. Okay, so looking at daily on Nasdaq, we see that after this daily bullish engulfer, the price is creating series of higher high and higher low, which is significantly bullish. Now for Nasdaq to give us another trading opportunity, this is the trend line that is broken completely with a couple of dodges here. So we'll wait for deeper retracement like the US30, as I mentioned, and then we could see that Nasdaq is going up. So you see that the price created a bullish market structure, and we could see that Nasdaq is going up. Okay, cost. So you say CHF, AUD, Euro, JPY will drop. But did I say that? JPY, let me look at. Euro JPY, please. Okay, we'll look at it. Euro JPY. Okay, so Euro JPY from the monthly. Okay, so Euro JPY, you see that monthly significantly bullish. We could see this one is going up. Weekly, a significant strong bullish move. Daily, there is a new, so this is a new momentum here. You can see that on UJ, with this impulse on the daily, the price has broken out of this resistance level here. It's a significant level of resistance on the daily. This is the resistance here, support here, resistance here, resistance here. Okay, so with that resistance turn support here on UJ, and from this support we can expect a bounce. And I think that UJ, we might see that significant bounce, because you see there is nothing here, void, and with that bounce we might see that UJ even going up there. So it's a good pair for bullish opportunity on UJ. For me to go long, you can see 22 minutes later this candle is going to close, but I think that after closing this one, I need an unusual movement down to this level, a very good place for opening buy position, which is the previous resistance, turning support here. From here we can expect UJ to give us a bullish trading opportunity. So GJ, UJ will be looking for bullish trade once you'll see the market giving us that opportunity. Okay guys, let me look at again to the gold. Okay, so we see that gold now creating some downward movement with this bearish candle. I think it is preparing for another drop now. Gold, it grabbed liquidity from this resistance, so preparing for another drop. We might sell short on gold based on lower time frame. If I see that, okay, from the 1 hour, this 1 hour candle is a bearish candle. Okay, and let's go back to the old one. Here we see that liquidity here, 4 hour here. Okay, so there is a probability for around, let's say, 1,000 points move on gold to the downside, because it already, you know, grab liquidity from, and this 1 hour candle is giving us probably a middleman, which is still 21 minutes to go. But what I think that's gonna give, probably giving us a middleman for potential selling. Okay, so this candle I will be observing now for the next 20 minutes to see if I find any selling opportunity on gold. Looks like that, yeah, looks like that it is preparing for another wave of drop, and then we might see that gold basically probably from this level of support we might see a bouncing to the upside. Yeah, I think so. I think so far it looks like bearish now gold. Okay, on the lower time frame, I think we might see some downward movement on gold for the short term at least. As you can see, exactly the price tested this previous support, turning resistance here. You see this big doji here, this is the support, tested here as a resistance. So it completed a trending, it completed the previous support, turning resistance, which is the healthy direction in a trending market. So you see that the market basically did its job, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. Now we can expect another impulse here. So gold for me might giving a selling opportunity. I will be looking at the candle for the next 20 minutes. So this is a short live session, guys. I sincerely believe that you found value in it, you got direction in the market, and during the New York and London session I will come on live on YouTube again to trade on the lower time frame like we did yesterday. Make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe so that you can stay with it. And also during the London session time I will be also, and in the New York session as well, we also have some special a trading session with our VIP students. So if you want to be on that one to trade with us and also learn our strategies, there is a link in the description area. You can join us, visit our website. There is a discount going on. Anyone looking for a regulated broker, also link in the description area. You can join them. Your trading account will be in a safe hand. They are regulated in a SIC and also FCA and many other places. So with that said, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate your support to the channel, and thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you again today in another live session.